Hey my lovelies. Well, this is an update for my PCOS for anyone who's following me for those reasons. I have gained a little bit more weight. It seems like my weight is starting to jump up and down. So, at my worst, I was 150, which is not a big problem. I was trying to stay down between like 130, 135. So now I'm back up to 140. Let me drop a little bit of knowledge on you, and then I'll also tell you how this pertains to me. There was a law passed. I know it was here in Jersey. I'm not sure if it's federal across the board for all 50 states, but there is a law out there stating that if you are diagnosed with infertility or infertility issues, that your insurance company must pay for your treatment. But the loophole with the law is you have to have an HMO. And a lot of companies have switched over to having PPOs. So that's how it pertains to me. Recently, I was home and I had this horrendous pain shoot through my body. It was so bad that I had to roll off of my bed and crawl to the bathroom because I could not get up to walk. So I had to have my boyfriend load me up, dress me, and take me to the hospital. And what happened was I had a fairly large ovarian cyst rupture. So because I had this ovarian cyst rupture, I could not begin my Clomid, which I had decided to do. I had done the research, I had the prescription in my pocketbook, and they said that I couldn't do it because being that I'm having ovarian cysts on my own and having them rupture, that the Clomid would only make it worse and exacerbate the problem, and also it would make the cyst worse for me, and I still wouldn't get pregnant. So that was a little punch to the gut, but I got over it because that's what we do. We move on. So I had to put my hood voice on for you. So now I'm at the point where I have to go see my fertility specialist and talk to her about a plan. And I already know what she's going to say. The same thing she said last time was she wanted me to do an IUI. So I'm a little hesitant about that because I'm going to have to pay for it out of pocket, which is $5,000. And I will find a way. Cutting back on makeup, cutting back on clothes, cutting back on everything. Sometimes you gotta push certain things to the forefront. I really didn't want to do the IUI for a couple of reasons. When they did do my ultrasound, they did find a lot of follicles, so that makes it a very large chance for me to have multiples. So that's one thing that I'm looking at. I could deal with twins. If you said give me 8, it's gonna be some problems. So, but it's just frustrating with this whole PCOS thing. So I've decided to stop for now. I'm going to go on the birth control starting this week, and save up my money to go for the IUI. I'm going to sit down with Dr. Strugglle on the 21st, and we're going to crunch some numbers and see, exactly what's going to cost what, if I can make payments, how that whole, thing works, and then we'll take it from there. So for anybody out there who has an HMO, you can get it paid for. For those of you like me who have a PPO, if you can charge a $5,000 Louis Vuitton bag, you can charge a baby. I would never charge a baby. I just want to have it paid off. Because can you imagine that? Like, you have your kid, and the kid makes you upset. You're like, you see this bill? I'm still paying for your butt. Like, not cool at all. So, let me stop being silly. If anyone has any questions, if anyone has any other questions about the HMO versus the PPO when it comes to having your fertility funded, please drop me a message. I hope that I've been able to be helpful to someone. Don't cry for me. Don't feel sorry for me because I'm happy. And that this just makes me appreciate everything a little bit more. Like, I bet you when I do have a child, I will not take it for granted. So, bye ladies.